guys. I'm gonna show you how I make all my guns that you see. All these guns you see in ITF, this is how I make them right here. It's extremely simple if you couldn't already tell. First thing you want to do is you want to go on Google and find some sort of image of the gun that you want to replicate. This is just what I do. Maybe take it into an image editor and touch up the colors a little bit if you want to do that. At that point, what you do is you kind of just take a cube, scale it down, get a mirror modifier out so that you don't have to model the entire thing. My dumbass set it to you should probably do it on X, but I did it on Y because I'm like that. No, I'm not doing it on Y. So then you just scale everything down to the size of the gun. Use X-ray mode to make it a little easier on yourself. Get the loop tools add-on if you want to make it a little easier on yourself as well. Also, don't forget to turn on clipping. Also, make sure that you don't accidentally have any planes in this area right here. That can mess up your mirror modifier. Hit them with a little bit of that. The Panzerfaust is like really, like straight, so you don't have to actually do all that much with it. Why do these 2032 advanced soldiers use weapons that came out in the 1990s? Shut up, okay? Shut. Just to be 200% sure, gonna loop tool. Okay, now I know the parts that I need to fix. And, you know, maybe add a little bit of, like, imperfections in it. You know? I'm gonna make all this shit at the like, little site and everything after I'm done with the actual, machine. I have no idea why it looks like this. Oh, yeah. Because anytime you put alpha blend on something, it just fucking just goes crazy. Now, you could, like, do the cool thing where you just kind of, like, UV unwrap, you add the seams automatically, but ain't nobody got time for that. I'm just gonna do project from view bounds, and then probably scale the image back into UV. And then I'm gonna probably... Something that I do nowadays is I actually block the pixel coordinate so that I, like, get everything on, like, just right. And then after this, you just want to pretty much just drag everything to where it is. Round to pixels corner. That's how you do the thing. I didn't do it right just then. Try to make sure that you get these bits right here where there's like white parts from the like white edges. Like try to minimize those as much as possible. Gonna split that UV real quick. Try to scale your stuff correctly as well, because you might like because you'll have like distortions in the model if you don't. Then usually I just put shade smooth on it once I'm done. I'm not really like super worried about if it's all like the most like hyper realistic thing you've ever seen in your life, you know? It's just not something I care that much about. As long as it doesn't look like complete unfettered ass, then that's a W in my book. Can I really not? Can I really not just select these things right here? Something you can also do if all hope is lost and you don't know how to scale it properly, you could just split them. Might just be the worst tutorial ever. Like, I'm not even gonna like hold. I don't even gonna hold you. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, man. I'm like, this is, ugh, God, I am so sorry. Okay, this right here. You can also select that. Select that. I'm gonna relax those edges real quick. Triangulate some stuff if you want. Do whatever works best for you, man. 90% of production is just figuring out what works best and just running with it. Like, it's not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows when you're making a whole ass like anime. Okay, it's not an anime. I'm not calling it that. Finally, the rocket. Also, you can press Shift H to hide everything but what you've selected, which you can select everything by pressing L. and there's different types that you can select it by. But you didn't hear that from me. I'm just gonna put this at the very end of the shit with the barrel thingy. Yeah, that works. And then this thing, I mean, hey, what do you expect, you know? Also, make sure that you set your texture interpolation to closest if that's what you want. If you want to do more of a Dreamcast thing, then do whatever. But, you know, I do closest because I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm actually going for like a PS1 style. That's not what I'm going for. It's not PS1. It's like it's just kind of like just low poly whatever. Like it's not like I'm not trying to emulate the PS1 with this, because I know a lot of people are going to see that first episode come out and they're going to be like, "Wait, this isn't PS1. The PS1 didn't have fucking screen space reflections. At least not natively like that." It's not PS1. So don't go into it expecting that it's PS1. But now it's time for the scope. I'm just gonna take it from here and then scale it down. I'm also gonna put it like kind of where it is on the model. Do an N-gon there, and then another one there. The panzerfaust-III has always had that weird, God, this is the worst tutorial ever. I'm so sorry to the viewers that were expecting something, like, good. Okay. Okay, this ain't that bad. There. panzerfaust-III. And then maybe I'll add, like, a effect on it to make it look less, like, red. Mixed colors are pretty good for, like, messing with the... You can also add a hue saturation value. Now, you're probably wondering, but hey, this, like, FAL has a kind of, like, almost like a texture map to it. Like, there's certain parts that are reflective and certain parts that aren't. How'd you do that? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember, and I have no idea how to do normal mapping. I have no clue. So I apologize. I genuinely do not freaking remember how to do... you know what? Hold up. Here, we're gonna separate this into two things here, okay? So, we're gonna have this part be the... Yes, I know you're probably not supposed to have a bunch of materials in the same slot because it can lag your shit out, but I'm doing this just to be, like, fast, basically. Okay, so, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of apply different colors, except for this one. That one I'm gonna leave kind of, color. Let me change the hue a little bit. There. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Less red. Okay, now, as for this thing, turn down the saturation, and then I'm gonna hit it with a mixed color, and we can put multiply on it. Now we can, like, literally, like, layer anything we want over this. I'm just gonna do, like, kind of a green kind of thing on top of that to make it, like, kind of look, give it, like, that kind of olive color that we see in, like, the movies and stuff. And as for this part, I'm just gonna leave it gray. Yeah, that's the Panzerfaust. Also, don't forget to rename your materials so that you can keep track of them. Yep, that's that. Also, scale your shit down so that you don't, like... Oh. You could do this. Shift S, cursor to selected, and then right-click, set origin to 3D cursor, and now you can just kind of move the... I mean, there's probably a better way to do that. Oh, wait, hold up. I forgot to mention. Okay, now this is like an object, and you can like shoot it out now. If that's what you wanna do. So that's that. First parent it so that it doesn't just like get lost and stuff. Then you can have it like shoot out whenever, but unparent it from this first because the animation will get messed up if the thing starts moving. Sorry, my boyfriend just texted me and he was talking about buying some clothes at the damn soup store. Fucking idiot. Why would you even do that? I actually already have a pose for this thing, so... I've heard people say that the child of constraint is actually, like, really bad, because, like, apparently it's really buggy. I haven't had a lot of bugs with it. I've always been cool, but then again, I work on 3.6. There's probably people working on 6.0 that probably have problems with it. Or I think it's 5.0. This is what I do, basically. I parent it to the ORG, because I use Rigify rigs for this. ORG hands.r, because, it's right hand. I always get my lefts and rights mixed up, so. Now, if this is the correct position that I had the last panzerfaust-III model. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's almost there, but I just have to move this, and bam, we got the panzerfaust-III. And yes, the peacekeepers do aim through their helmets. They're just like that, because, of course they are. And they also got a, they use... Oh yeah. Also, make sure to add your new weapon into a new collection so that you can just toggle them both off that. Yeah, they got 50 AE deagles because of fucking course they do. You know, actually, everyone's always talking about how this weapon can switch from like pump action to semi-auto, but in the show, we actually see this you see this function get used because in order for basically the reason that they have this in here is so that you can shoot tear gas rounds out of your or like non-lethal beanbags, because those don't have the amount of like recoil like gas power to just chamber another round like full shotgun shells do. So you actually do see them shoot like gas rounds out of these things, and they shoot them like pump action. And when they're using like normal stuff, they just shoot semi-auto. So yes, I know my guns. But yeah, that's how I make the guns for ITF. I got some stuff in the works. Hope you enjoy it. Sorry that I always take so long to upload. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. But anyways, I will be seeing you all later. Have a good day. Ah, shit, I forgot to change the pixel on the...